Hey everybody, Mark here. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to be trading inside of pocket option without losing. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. We're going to be using one strategy with a 30-second time frame and a 5-second expiry. We're also going to be using money management to make sure that we can stay in profit for the long term. So that's what this video is all about. And bear with me, guys, I did not get much sleep last night, so I have a little bit of a fatigue, so I might stumble a little bit. But hey, I wanted to show up and get a video out there for you guys because I know you've been waiting. So let's just go ahead and jump in here and get started. So we're inside a pocket option right now. Let me show you how to set this up. This is going to be the Fast 5 strategy. Let's come up here to the chart settings and make sure to have regular candlesticks selected. And also a 30-second time frame is what you want. And then over here on the expiry, let's switch this to 5 seconds. Now, if you don't see 5 seconds or if you're unable to select an expiry under 1 minute, just make sure that you're using an asset that is OTC. Okay, so that's number one right there. Any of these top assets on any of the different currencies. Of course, I'm always using currency pairs. So let's start with the first one here at the very top because it's paying out around 92%. And I'll show you how to do this strategy. But before I enter a trade, we really want to make sure that we have proper money management. Because when it comes to trading, it's not all about the strategy. That's important, but also managing your money, right? What's the trade amount for the very first trade? What's the trade amount for the next trade? How do we know what the trade amounts are? And what if we have a loss? What do we do at that point? Do we double up? Do we triple the amount? And we need that money management in place to guide us and give us structure so we have something to follow. We need a plan. And if we don't have a plan, we plan to fail. That's how it is. So let's go over here to the Wealth Warriors Trade Manager, and I'll go ahead and zoom in here so you guys can see this. Now, this is a highly advanced trade manager that allows us to win even if we have losses. Okay, so it's going to help you. It's going to get you out of the hole. So if you've got several consecutive losses in a row, if that's happened to you inside a pocket option and you get frustrated because you don't know what to do and you don't even know how much to put in for the trade, and you just keep trading larger and larger and larger, you keep having more losses, and we do not want that to happen to you. So we're going to be using this. The first step is to enter in your initial capital. I've already done that. And these are my settings that I have here. So this is, it's completely customizable, but these are the risk settings that I have. Now the trade manager is going to give you the trade amounts so you don't have to figure out what those are. They're listed over here on the left. So let's go ahead and enter in the first trade. It tells me that the first one, based off of my settings and my initial capital, my first trade will be $2. So let's go ahead and get started there. There you go. So I've entered in $2 for the first trade. Now I can begin and look for a setup on any strategy. It doesn't matter. So the trade manager is not really for any specific strategy. You guys can already use your existing strategy if you're already comfortable with it. If you've got a 50% win rate or better, that's all you really need. And that's the average across almost all the strategies anyway. But let's go ahead and look forward entry here. Now, the way the Fast 5 strategy works is, well, each one of these candles represents 30 seconds. And we're going to wait until we see a new 30-second candle appear. And then we will count down from 30 seconds. Here we go. 29, 28, 27, 26, and 25. Right at that 25-second mark, I will enter the trade with the color of the candle. Whatever the color of the candle is at that 25-second mark, I will enter. But I will not enter if the candle is indecisive, just like it is right now. Look at that. So this is kind of like a fake out for me. So that was a loss. This is nothing to panic about. So what do you do if you enter a trade and it's a loss, right? That's the big thing. Do you double up? You don't do any of that stuff. You come over here to the trade manager and you enter in L for loss, right? So that's the first trade. And I put in an L. It gives me the amount for the next trade. So I'm not tripling this, guys. It's double of what it was, but it's a little bit more than double, right? Because we've got fees and that sort of thing. Now, this is not exactly martingale, so I don't want you guys just to think that this is strictly martingale. It's not that. There's an algorithm behind this, and I guess you could say it's a form of martingale, but it's not exactly martingale. Okay, so just want to get that out of the way. So 418, let's go back over to pocket option. And I'm going to show you on this video how you can stay in profit, right? You may not win every single trade, but at the end of your trading session for the day, I want to make sure that you guys stay in profit. If you're only trading for like 30 minutes or an hour a day, after that time is done, after you've traded for an hour, we want to get you positive. Okay, we want to get you positive on your account. So, and you can break even. We don't normally break even on the channel. I've done that a few times, but normally we come out in profit almost every single time. So follow along, and I'm going to show you guys everything. I'll walk you through step by step. It's flipping back and forth between red and green near the 25-second mark. And if I see that, I'll go ahead and stay out. If it starts to move in the correct direction, but it's past 25 seconds, I'm not going to chase it, guys. I'm going to wait for the next 30-second candle. Or we can also change the chart. So there's several things that we can do here. And for those of you that have been watching my videos for quite some time, you know this strategy. And I use this strategy because I recommend for all of you to stick with one strategy if you can. One or two, right? 3, that's a lot. Because it's really hard to practice when you're doing more than one strategy. It's easier just to focus on one and get better at that one. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what's going on. Okay, so I had a pretty good amount of push-up. Do you see the green? Now that was a loss, but don't worry about it. But did you see when we entered, it looked like that candle was moving up, and we had a good size body on that candle. When you see that, that's a great indication that it's going to move in that direction. And you can see it's already starting to do that. Even though that we had a loss here, that's fine. Let's come over here. No big deal, guys. You've got to get through those losses, but the more losses you have, you're going to have a win coming very soon. That's just how it works. So let's mark this and enter in the next trade amount, which is 872. Awesome. There we go. So what do we do at this point? We just wait for the next 30-second candle. And that's it. Probably going to get some more coffee later. There we go. 28, 27, 26. And look at that. It's indecisive. Or what we call like a doji candle. We've also been known, or I've been known to call it a pancake, right? It's just a pancake candle. We'll go ahead and stay out. So almost wasn't going to do a video today, but just wanted to get something recorded. Got a busy week. Doing my best to get these videos out for you guys. Really appreciate all the support and everything from all of you. If you don't see, if it's just not working out, go ahead and change the chart. Find something else, guys. You don't have to stick on or stay on one chart at all times. You can always switch it up. All right, new 30-second candle, 28, 27, 26, 25. It's a little doji there. It just doesn't know which direction it wants to go, so I will stay out. The landscaper already came today, so I did not have the weed whacker in the background, so that's awesome. We had that last time, and that was just crazy. So we got a win. So what do we do if we have a win, right? We had 2 losses. We came over to the trade manager, marked those as L's. We put a little L next to it. And the third one here, we won. So what do? We select W. And for the most part, this trading session is completed. I've only set my settings to win 1 out of 10 trades. So all we have to do is just click on the new session button and clear everything out. This will log our trades as well. You don't have to, it's going to log the trading session anyway. And it's going to keep track of all of that over here on the session log page. Look at that. Look how many trades I've taken. Look how much the green. So much green, guys. 100%. I've won all my trading sessions. 100%. That's my profit for like the last week. And I could make, I could put more money in a pocket option if I want to. This is just what I'm comfortable with right now. But yeah, so we've got 1 session that has automatically been counted on the session counter. And so what do? Well, let's just go back over here and grab the first trade amount, which is $2, and start over again. That's it. You just rinse and repeat this process. After you have a win, you clear out the trade manager, mark a session completed, click on the new session button, and that's all you got to do. So let's go ahead and continue. This is kind of, I don't like those wicks that much, so. No. This one's okay. All right, let's try this. So we got 10 more seconds to go before the next candle. Let's go ahead and wait this out. Hope you all had a good weekend. Let's go ahead and get this entered in here. No. Nope. Right at that 25-second mark, that candle was a doji. And it's not a doji anymore. It's not technically like a doji until it closes, but at the time, yeah, it was definitely a pancake, right? And pancake is not a technical term, guys. It's just what I put out there, but it just stuck. 28, 27, 26, 25. A little bit more of a push up there, and 2 more seconds, and there we go. So if you win the first trade, just mark it with a W. And the trade manager, if you have the settings like I have, it'll tell you that the session has ended, and you can just click on the new session button over here. It'll log that trade for you at another session completed on the session counter. It will take your balance inside a pocket option. It doesn't really take the balance, but it will match the balance that you have inside a pocket option. So look, we're at 2,890 now inside a pocket option. Look over on the trade manager. It's identical, 2,890. Sometimes it's off. It might be off like a few pennies or whatever, but that's pretty close. So now we're starting to compound. So you see it's not $2 anymore. The trade amounts are getting larger. So as your account grows, as your balance grows, so does your trade amounts. So don't look at this and think, well, oh, I don't want to trade with $2 forever. No, it's not going to be like that, guys. I mean, you're always utilizing your entire capital that you have inside a pocket option at all times. So if it goes up to $3,000, or for me, if it goes up to $4,000, then I'm using a portion of that $4,000. I'm no longer using a portion of this 2,800. So let's go over and enter in this 201. And this looks pretty good. Not sure how long the video will be today, but just going to go ahead and keep on trading here for you guys. So there we go. New 30-second candle. 28, 26, looks pretty good. Sometimes I'll get it just before that 25-second mark. One more second, and there it is. Mark it with a win. Session, if it says session end, if you have that turned on the options, click on new session, start again, rinse and repeat. You just keep doing this process. And there it is, 201. So it's the same trade amount. 28, 27, 26, 25. It's not really going in any one direction. So I will go ahead and pass. Let's try this next chart here. We've got 14 seconds to go before the next candle appears. The group is going. We've got a VIP group, over 1,700 members now, which is just incredible. Every time I look at the number, I'm just blown away by all the feedback and everything. But there we go. Got another one, so just mark it as a win. Click on new session. That's all you have to do. This is going to help you stay organized. Okay, again, the strategy is one thing, but you need both. You guys got to have some type of money management. If you're not using a trade manager, you can use Martingale if you want to. I don't really recommend it because after like 6 or 7 losses, you could blow your account. The trade manager gives you the flexibility depending on how large your bankroll is. Okay, there's a lot depending on that. The more you have, the less you risk per se, because it opens up more trade slots. With the initial capital that I have, I can set this to win only 1 out of 10 trades and come out in profit after every single session. Really, really simple. Let's go ahead and enter in this 201. I've already got that entered in. And let's go ahead and wait this out. So yeah, whatever you guys do, just have some type of method or rule that you follow and stick with it. But make sure it's profitable long term, right? You don't want to have like diminishing returns. 26, 25. This is a bad entry. Total, see? I rushed it. I'm trying to get trades in for you guys, but it's okay. 419. We have losses all the time. I mean, almost every video. There's only been like a couple of videos where I didn't have a loss, but that's not the main thing here, guys. What you guys want to do, here's my past results. See, I have some losses, 1, 2. And you don't have to trade every day. Just take the trades, whatever, to complete the sessions that you've set up for the day. How many ever trades that is, or how many ever sessions that is that you guys want to do. You don't have to win them all. You don't have to have a 90% or 100% win rate to win inside a pocket option. Absolutely not. Just need to have like a 50% win rate with some good money management. You guys are all set to go. Take the trades, follow the rules. If you start to slip and mess up on your rules, then just regroup, focus, take a deep breath, take a break, come back to the charts, and trade again. Okay, it's okay to take a break, guys. There's nothing wrong with that. Have some water, get up, walk around, stretch a little bit. Because even for myself, if I sit here long enough, I'm going to have like fatigue. It's just not going to work out for me. It's not necessarily like a tiredness. My accuracy just goes down. I don't have the mental focus like I did when I first started trading. So let's go ahead and change this. All right. It's okay. So we got 2 more seconds to go. There it is. It's another one. Boom. New session. So we've already done 6 sessions. That's it. There's no reason to complicate this, guys. Not at all. How are we doing on time? Okay, pretty good. 20-minute video. You guys want to take more trades? Let's go ahead and do it. I'll check my balance. Looks good. 201. Maybe we'll get something challenging here. Maybe you might feel like it's luck. I don't know. These are all live trades. You could have a winning streak and you could also have a losing streak. That's why I don't get excited when I have wins, because you could have a series of losses as well. So just stay balanced. Emotionally, if you can, just stay calm. 420. Let's enter that in. And we'll just keep going. You can take a trade on every candle or as many candles as you want with the Fast 5 strategy. Just stick to the rules, guys. That's all you have to do. Hit new session. That's it. What do we start at? Like 280 or something like that? So we're almost at $2,900. And where do we start? Let's see, today's the 9th. So we started at $2,888. Now we're almost at $2,900. Look at that. Have won every session, 100%. The most losses that I've had in a row is 2. So if you guys want to know, like, oh, Mark, how many losses have you had in a row? Well, that shows you right here on the session log. I think the most, I hit like 6. Here's 5. Oh, okay, so here's 7. Yes, so we've had 7 losses in a row, still come out in profit. 100% on the session log. Beautiful. If you guys want to get this trade manager, or if you would like to join us, I would like to have you a part of the group. If you're serious, I'm looking for serious people, guys. A lot of you guys reach out to me. And, you know, I would like to get all you guys in the group, but I don't always have time to get back to everybody. If you're really serious about this, reach out to me. Or just click on the link below in the description of this video. You can also go down in the comments, and that link will take you directly to this website. And you can join from the website. You don't have to reach out to me on Telegram. Okay, I'm not offering signals. Telegram is a place where we all communicate as a community. It's not a news feed. It's a place where you can interact and ask questions to other pocket option traders. That's what it is. Yes, you get the trade manager. I know that's what you guys want. And you get other tools as well, such as the 30-day compounder tool. You can see how much you can earn over the course of 30 days. This tool is also included as well. There's hours of exclusive video training on different strategies from our members. That's all included into this. And guys, this is a one-time fee. So didn't I update that? There we go. 1,769 active users. And this keeps growing every day. So if you guys want to get into this and be a part of it, right now is a really good time. It's a positive environment. And does it work? The results speak for themselves. When you go over to the website, you can see the countless testimonials and screenshots of the results from our members. So feel free just to go over to the website. You can go over there and just click on the link. And there's no pop-ups or anything like that, guys. You can look at the results that other members are getting. If you're wondering, is this going to work for me? Because I know that would be a question that I would have. And I think by looking at these results from so many of our members, and I actually have more than this is just, I mean, look at this list. It's just crazy. So take a look at this, and then you guys can decide if you want to join us, but would really like to have you a part of the group. It's only a one-time fee. There's no subscriptions or anything like that. So, You're not going to get billed every month. It's nothing like that. It's just a one-time thing. And most of our members make back the profits in a couple days. So, but that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. That's the Fast 5 strategy. I'm probably going to catch some sleep. So I'm going to take a little nap here. Appreciate you coming out. I wish you all the best of success with your trading. And we'll see you on the next video.